Hi everyone, today is July 8th and I'm going to read the Bible. And from the Old Testament, the reading is taken from First Chronicles, chapter 7 and chapter 8. Chapter 7, the sons of Issachar, Tola, Puah, Jashub, and Shimron, four in all. The sons of Tola, Uzi, Raphiah, Jeriel, Jamai, Ibsam, and Samuel, heads of their families. During the reign of David, the descendants of Tola, listed as fighting men in their genealogy, numbered 22,600. The sons of Uzai, Izrahiah, the sons of Izrahiah, Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Aishiah. All five of them were chiefs. According to their family genealogy, they had 36,000 men ready for battle, for they had many wives and children. The relatives who were fighting men belonging to all the clans of Issachar, as listed in their genealogy, were 87,000 in all. Three sons of Benjamin, Bela, Becher, and Jediel. The sons of Bela, Isbon, Uzziel, Jerimoth, and Iri, heads of families, five in all. Their genealogical record listed 22,034 fighting men. The sons of Becher, Zemira, Joash, Eliezer, Elionai, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anadoth, and Alimith. All these were the sons of Becher. Their genealogical record listed the heads of families and 20,200 fighting men. The son of Jediel, Baihan. The sons of Baihan, Jeush, Benjamin, Ehud, Kena, Zetan, Tarshish, and Ahishahar. All these sons of Jediel were heads of families. There were 17,200 fighting men ready to go out to war. The Shuphites and the Huppites were the descendants of Ur, and the Hushites the descendants of Aher. The sons of Naphtali, Jahaziel, Guni, Jezer, and Shillem, the descendants of Bela, the descendants of Manasseh. Esriel was his descendant through the Aramean concubine. She gave birth to Machir, the father of Gilead. Machir took a wife from among the Huppites and Shuphites. His sister's name was Maacah. Another descendant was named Zelophehad, who had only daughters. Machir's wife Maacah gave birth to a son named him Peresh. His brother was named Sheresh, and his sons were Ulam and Rakem. The sons of Ulam, Bedan. These were the sons of Gilead, son of Machir. The son of Manasseh, his sister, Hameleketh, gave birth to Ishod, Abiezer, and Mala. The sons of Shemida were Ahian, Shechem, Laiki, and Anayim. The descendants of Ephraim, the Shuthelah, Bered his son, Tahath his son, Eliada his son, Tahath his son, Zabad his son, and Shuthaleah his son. Ezer and Eliad were killed by the native-born men of Gath when they went down to seize their livestock. Their father Ephraim mourned for them many days, and his relatives came to comfort him. Then he made love to his wife again, and she became pregnant and gave birth to a son. He named him Beriah because there had been misfortune in his family. His daughter was Shira, who built lower and upper Beth Horon, as well as Uzain, Shira. Repha was his son, Resheph his son, Tela his son, Tahan his son, Ladan his son, Amihud his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, and Joshua his son. Their lands and settlements included Bethel and its surrounding villages, Naran to the east, Gezer and its villages to the west, and Shechem and its villages all the way to Aiah and its villages. Along the borders of Manasseh were Beth Shan, Tanak, Megiddo, and Dor, together with their villages. The descendants of Joseph, son of Israel, lived in these towns. The sons of Asher, Imnah, Ishwa, Ishvi, and Beriah, their sister was Sarah. The sons of Beriah, Heber and Malkiel, who was the father of Berzai. Heber was the father of Zaphlet, Shomer, and Hotham, and of their sister Shua. The sons of Japhlet, Pasak, Bimhal, and Ashwa. These were Japhet's son. The sons of Shomer, Ahi, Roga, Huba, and Aram. The sons of his brother Elam, Zophah, Immer, Shelesh, and Amal. The sons of Zophah, Shua, Harnephar, Shual, Berai, Imra, Bezer, Hod, Shammah, Shilsha, Itran, and Beera. The sons of Jether, Zephuneh, Pispa, and Era. The sons of Ulla, Ara, Haniel, and Rizia. All these were the descendants of Asher, heads of their families, choice men, brave warriors, and outstanding leaders. The number of men ready for battle, as listed in their genealogy, was 26,000. Benjamin was the father of Bela, his firstborn, Ashbel, the second son, Ahara, the third, Noah, the fourth, and Rapha, the fifth. The sons of Bela were Adar, Gera, Abihud, Abishua, Naaman, Ahoa, Gera, Shephufan, and Huram. These were the descendants of Ehud, who were heads of families of those living in Geba and were deported to Manahath. Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera, who deported them, and who was the father of Uzzah and Ahihud. Sons were born to Shaharaim in Moab after he had divorced his wives Hushim and Bara. By his wife Hodesh he had Jobab, Zibiah, Misha, Malcolm, Zeus, Sakiah, and Mirma. These were his sons, heads of families. By Hushin he had Abitub and Elpal. The sons of Elpal, Eber, Misham, Shemed, who built Ono and Lod with its surrounding villages, and Beriah and Shema, who were heads of the families of those living in Aijalon, and who drove out the inhabitants of Gath, Ahoya, Shashak, Jeremoth, Zebadiah, Arad, Eder, Michael, Ishpat, and Joha were the sons of Beriah. Zebadiah, Meshullam, Hiski, Heber, Ishmerai, Izliah, and Joab were the sons of Elpal. Jakin, Zikri, Zabdi, Eliamnai, Zilathai, Eliel, Adaiah, Beriah, and Shimrath were the sons of Shimei. Ishpan, Eber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, Anthothijah, Ifdeah and Penuel were the sons of Sheshach. Samsharai, Sheharai, Athaliah, Jereshia, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jeroam. All these were the heads of the family, chiefs as listed in their genealogy, and they lived in Jerusalem. Jael, the father of Gibeon, lived in Gibeon. His wife's name was Maacah, and his firstborn son of Abdon, followed by Zer, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahoyah, Zechar, and Makloth, who was the father of Shimeah. They too lived near their relatives in Jerusalem. Ner was the father of Kish, Kish the father of Saul, and Saul was the father of Jonathan, Malchi-Shua, Abinadab, and Eshbal, the sons of Jonathan, Meribbal, who was the father of Micah, the sons of Micah, Python, Melech, Tariah, and Ahaz. Ahaz was the father of Jehodah. Jehodah was the father of Alameth, Asmaveth, and Zimri. And Zimri was the father of Mosa. Mosa was the father of Biniah. Rapha was his son. Elisha, his son, and Asel, his son. Asel had 6 sons, and these were their names: Azrikam, Bokeru, Ishmael, Sheariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were the sons of Ezel. The sons of his brother Ishek: Ulam, his firstborn, Jeush, the second son, and Eliphalet, the third. The sons of Ulam were brave warriors who could handle the bow. They had many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. All these were the descendants of Benjamin. And the next reading is taken from the New Testament. The reading is taken from Acts chapter 27. When it was decided that we would sail for Italy, Paul and some other prisoners were handed over to a centurion named Julius, who belonged to the imperial regiment. We boarded a ship from Adramyttium, about to sail for ports along the coast of the province of Asia, and we put out to sea. Aristarchus, a Macedonian from Thessalonica, was with us. The next day we landed at Sidon, and Julius, in kindness to Paul, allowed him to go to his friends so they might provide for his needs. From there we put out to sea again and passed to the lee of Cyprus because the winds were against us. When we had sailed across the open sea off the coast of Cilicia and Pamphylia, we landed at Myra in Lycia. There the centurion found an Alexandrian ship sailing for Italy and put us on board. We made slow headway for many days and had difficulty arriving off Cnidus. When the wind did not allow us to hold our course, we sailed to the lee of Crete, opposite Salmon. We moved along the coast with difficulty and came to a place called Fair Havens near the town of Lasea. Much time had been lost, and sailing had already become dangerous because by now it was after the Day of Atonement. So Paul warned them, "Men, I can see that our voyage is going to be disastrous and bring great loss to ship and cargo, and to our own lives also." But the centurion, instead of listening to what Paul said, followed the advice of the pilot and the owner of the ship. Since the harbor was unsuitable to winter, in the majority decided that we should sail on, hoping to reach Phoenix and winter there. This was harbor in Crete, facing both southwest and northwest. When a gentle south wind began to blow, they saw their opportunity. So they weighed anchor and sailed along the shore of Crete. Before very long, a wind of hurricane force called the northeaster swept down from the island. The ship was caught by the storm and could not head into the wind. So we gave way to it and were driven along. As we passed to the lee of a small island called Cauda, we were hardly able to make the lifeboat secure. So the men hoisted it aboard. Then they passed ropes under the ship itself to hold it together because they were afraid they would run aground on the sandbars of Syrtis. They lowered the sea anchor and let the ship be driven along. We took such a violent battering from the storm that the next day they began to throw the cargo overboard. On the third day, they threw the ship's tackle overboard with their own hands. When neither sun nor stars appeared for many days and the storm continued raging, we finally gave up all hope of being saved. The next reading is taken from Psalms chapter 7. A Shiggaion of David, which he sang to the Lord concerning Cush, a Benjamite. Lord my God, I take refuge in you. Save and deliver me from all who pursue me, or they will tear me apart like a lion and rip me to pieces with no one to rescue me. Lord my God, if I have done this and there is guilty on my hands, if I have repaid my ally with evil or without cause have robbed my foe, then let my enemy pursue and overtake me. Let him trample my life to the ground and make me sleep in the dust. Arise, Lord, in your anger. Rise up against the rage of my enemies. Awake. My God, decree justice. Let the assembled people gather around you while you sit enthroned over them on high. Let the Lord judge the peoples. Vindicate me, Lord, according to my righteousness, according to my integrity, O Most High. Bring to an end the violence of the wicked and make the righteous secure. You, the righteous God, who probes minds and hearts. My shield is God Most High, who saves the upright in heart. God is a righteous judge, a God who displays his wrath every day. If he does not relent, he will sharpen his sword. He will bend the string his bow. He has prepared his deadly weapons. He makes ready his flaming arrows. Whoever is pregnant with evil conceives trouble and gives birth to disillusionment. Whoever digs a hole and scoops it out falls into the pit they have made. The trouble they cause recoils on them. Their violence comes down on their own heads. I will give thanks to the Lord because of his righteousness. I will sing the praises of the name of the Lord Most High. Amen. The next reading is taken from Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 18 verse 22. He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. Amen.